Hello and welcome. My name is Tony Smith, and first and foremost, I just want to thank you for taking out the time to check out this information. I'm not sure who invited you, whether that was a friend or a family member, and they said something like, hey, I got something you got to see, and now you're here wondering why they were so excited. Well, almost 7 years ago, I was sitting in your exact seat. One of my good friends reached out to me, and after he shared with me what I'm about to share with you, it completely blew me away. So let's just jump right into things. The name of our company is World Ventures, and we're based out of Plano, Texas. We've been around now since December 2005. What we are at our core is an international VIP travel club. We have members in all 50 states and 40 plus other countries. And so just understand this. All the companies tied to the travel industry, every single year, they go up for what we call the World Travel Awards. I mean, it's kind of like the Grammys or the Oscars of the industry. So over the last 14 years, not only have we become the largest travel club in the world, we're actually the #1 travel club in the world, and we've been sweeping that award since 2013. And I know you may be asking, okay, what are you guys doing that's so unique, so special in the travel industry to be able to win awards like this? Well, let me ask you a question. If you could go out and plan your very own vacation, booking resorts, hotels, rental cars, cruises, you name it, and you could get it for a wholesale price versus a retail price, how many of you guys will want to go out there and save money? And this is normally when all the hands go up. Of course, more people, they want to go out there and get more bang for their buck when they're traveling. And so let me show you what we're doing with our Dream Trip Rewards platform. I went out and searched out a hotel in Birmingham, Alabama for one night, and the best price I could find online was $166. But I went over to our rewards website, found the exact same hotel, same night, and the same public price. But see, with our company, we allow you to use these things called reward credits to knock that price down. And so instead of spending 166, you spend 111. You literally just went out there and saved yourself almost $55 in this one night stay. And so I went out, I looked at some rental cars, went to Expedia. A 4-day rental car purchase was about $350. Then we got it for $250. So you saved yourself a little over $90 between the hotel and the rental car. And this one trip alone, you saved yourself almost $150. My question to you is, could you figure out something else to do with that money versus just giving it away through another booking engine? Of course you could. And so I know some of you guys, you go out and you're wondering, like, if I want to travel here, could I save? If I wanted to go there, could I save? Well, you actually have access to over 550,000 resorts and hotels worldwide. So it doesn't matter what corner of the earth you're traveling to, you can actually take advantage of this booking engine. And I know right now, some people, they're looking at this and they travel for business. Some of you guys take your kids out for their different breaks throughout the school year. You take them out on vacation. Some people do weekend getaways. And you're probably asking yourself, okay, Tony, how do I get my hands on this booking engine? Well, you got to be a member of our club. And it starts off with our Dream Trip Silver membership. That's $25 a day that it'll cost you to activate that membership. And then $25 a month for you to go out there and just maintain those different savings throughout the year. Makes a lot of sense compared to, what you're going to go out there and save. But for me and my wife, we used to plan our own vacations before we found this company. And I don't know about you guys, maybe you can relate, but it used to take us 2 weeks, at a time to go out there and plan a trip because we were online on Google, trying to look at the different resorts, looking at all the reviews. We were trying to figure out what we were going to do when we got out there. Obviously, we wanted to go out there and find the best price. And, what ended up happening was, the 2 weeks it took us to plan the trip, we ended up more stressed out after planning than we were when we decided we needed a trip. And so I told her, I said, wouldn't it be cool if one day we could just find somebody to just plan our vacations, they throw in the activities, and we could just pay for it and show up and have it all taken care of? Like, how sweet would that be? Well, our company, we do that as well. And so I'm going to show you, our other products and what we do. We offer dream trips to our members. What they are 4- and 5-star experiences, and we give them to our members for 2- and 3-star prices. So I tell people it's kind of like you're getting that rose lifestyle for that La Marita budget, just a lot more bang for your buck. The company puts together over 5,000 trips every single year. We handle all your reservations, all your planning. And this membership actually includes you plus another adult. That could be your spouse or your significant other. But if you're single, you can take boo on one trip, turn around and take Bay on the next trip. We don't care. Get out there and enjoy yourselves. And then any kids within the household, they're actually covered under your membership as well. Let me show you an example of a dream trip. 4 days, 3 nights to San Francisco, California. Not only do we include your hotel stay for those 3 nights, We actually include a private host while you're out there. That's just an expert of the city. You know, they're able to go out there and just kind of give you all the tips and tricks so you can fully enjoy yourself while you're there. We're throwing a full-day wine tour in Napa Valley. So for my women that are looking at this, I know y'all are sitting there like, how do I get it? How do I get to that trip? You know, we throw in a 24-hour hop-on, hop-off tour so you can also go out there and see the different sights and sounds of the cities. And so I love that, how we throw in those things. We plan some of your trip for you. But what I love the most is how we actually work our price down. We have these things called dream trip points that we allow you to apply towards your dream trips. I'll show you how we earn them in a little bit, but just know 1 point equals $1, and that's what you deduct off the total. So with this trip, after you apply your points, it actually brings it down to $258 a person. That's not per night. That's for the entire trip. And so if you're looking at this like I was in the beginning, I say, how are you guys doing that? Well, we use a concept called leverage, kind of like what Sam's Club and Costco does with their bulk buying concept. We just decided, hey, instead of dealing with household items, what if we could apply that to the travel industry? And so we'll call up companies like Carnival Cruise Line and say, hey, we want to purchase 10,000 cabins over the course of the year. We're going to split up all the different rooms across all your different ships until we use them all up. Can we get it for a better price buying 10,000 rooms versus somebody just buying one room on one ship? Well, in turn, they give our company a discount, and then we just pass the savings on to our members. That's how that works. Let me run through a few more trips. Going out there to Cabo San Lucas out in Mexico, you're staying at the Hard Rock Hotel, 5 days, 4 nights, and this is an all-inclusive trip. I don't know if you know what all-inclusive means, but that means it includes all your food, all your drinks, most importantly. It includes all your drinks, because if you give me 5 days, 4 nights, I'll try to drink my money back. Some of y'all are going to eat it back. Don't judge me. I'm definitely not judging you. But then we throw in, you know, a welcome and farewell party where you got drinks and all of that stuff thrown in there. Pretty cool, too. Ocean view room. But it's less than $100 a day per person doing this. Going out there to Vegas, 4 days, 3 nights, $219. We throw in tickets to the show. We pick you up from the airport as well, take you down to the hotel when you get there. Going back, you know, to Mexico, Nuevo Vallarta, this resort was actually voted in the top 5 all-inclusive resorts in all of Mexico, which is pretty cool. 5 days, 4 nights, $471 a person. We throw in a massage for you because we know you want to relax when you get there. And once again, it's all inclusive. Do all the drinking, all the eating you want to do. I'm going out to Dubai. We do trips out there as well. 5 days, 4 nights, a little over $1,300. For this trip, we do 3 half-day tours, and then we do a 4-day tour for you as well. So you can go out there and just get the experience of all of Dubai. Now, what we realized, you know, years ago was that, you know, not everybody wants to go to Greece for 6 days. The way our dream trips are set up, they're set days. You know, they're set dates for it. We just say, hey, maybe you want to go to Greece for a few days, go to Paris for a few days, go to London for a few days, and then fly back to the States. Well, this is where the Anytime Escapes, they come into play. We just charge you per person per night. And here's an example. Going to Athens, Greece, anywhere from 1 night to 7 nights. You stay as long or as short as you like, but it's $59 per person per night. Going to New Orleans, $69 per person per night. Going to Orlando, you know, if people want to go out there and take their kids to Disney, you know, this is a cool way to go do it. We got a family-friendly resort minutes away from Disney World. They have the largest wave pool in all of North America. It's $59 per person per night. But just keep in mind with our Anytime Escapes, you will need to go plan your activities. We don't include theme park tickets or anything like that. You'll need to still go do that. This is basically taking care of your accommodations. Now, we do cruises all over the globe. Our most popular cruise is our $69 cruise. That's not per night. That's for the entire cruise. So if you're looking at this like I was, I kept telling myself, hey, there's got to be a catch. I know what it is. Y'all going to get us halfway out there and make us swim back. But I'm telling you right now, we actually do bring you back. Don't worry about that. But just the reason being we get prices like this is because we're booking hundreds of cruises, you know, through Carnival throughout the year. So it just makes a lot of sense. If you ever see this cruise, you want to go book that fast because they do sell out. I don't care where the boat's going personally. I would get my money's worth if we sat at the port for the 5 days, 4 nights. Now, for the people that love giving back, we have a way for you to go out there and serve. We do mission-style trips around the globe. We'll go to third world countries, build schools. We'll do stuff here in the U.S. as well with the Boys and Girls Club. We build basketball courts around the states. We call them dream courts. And so for the person that's always wanted to go give back on a big scale, now you got a safe way to go do it. Now, this is one of the ways that we earn points. I was telling you guys we use points to buy down the price of our trip. Well, we realized, you know, you're not traveling all the time. And so we wanted to make this membership appeal to your day-to-day lifestyle. And so we decided to partner with different restaurants, different bars, different lounges, different salons. And anytime you spend money with one of our vendors, we actually give you anywhere from 30 to 60% of your bill back in the form of points that you can actually go use towards a dream trip. And so my question to you is, how many of y'all will be pretty good at eating your way to a vacation? And the hands normally go up. Of course you could. So in order to take advantage of this, you just pick your membership. Each membership level comes with extra perks. The higher you go, the more elevated the experience. Here's the different prices. Each one of them come with a startup fee, just like your silver membership did. But the cool thing with these different memberships is every dollar that you put into your membership, we actually give you 1 point in return that you can actually go use towards a vacation. And so you're not losing any money by joining our club. We literally let you go book a trip with that. It's kind of like we set up a vacation savings plan for you. Now, each one of these do come with their own separate monthly fees. And the way that this works, which I love about this as well, is that because there's no contracts with us, you know, you can cancel whenever you get ready. But if you stay with us for an entire year, we say, hey, thank you for your loyalty. Here goes back every monthly payment you paid this year. Go book some vacations with it. How cool is that? You can upgrade or downgrade whenever you get ready. Just get in wherever you fit in. Now, if you looked at this and you were like, man, I know people I want to go share this with, well, we actually have a Refer For, Pay No More program where if you refer 4 of your friends or family members to this company and they actually get a membership, we'll go out there and waive your monthly payments. And so you're no longer paying that, but you're still enjoying the perks of our club. Now, keep in mind the Dream Trip Silver membership, you can never waive that membership. You'll just pay that $25 monthly subscription until you decide to go in and upgrade to one of our higher tier memberships and what we're doing. Now, me and my wife, we truly believe that the world is a book and those who don't travel, they're only reading one page. You know people just like I know that have never left their hometown, never left their home state. And me and my wife just promised ourselves that we were going to build a life, you know, around different travel experiences. So we had a chance to go to the Grand Canyon. We went to Grand Turks for her 30th birthday cruise. Had a chance to go to Venice, Italy and ride the gondolas for Thanksgiving one year. I felt like a celebrity personally. Had a chance to go to Paris, see the Eiffel Tower. That's me in the Desert Safari Tour out in Dubai. Had a chance to go to Alicante, Spain. Also went to Maui, Hawaii. That's me out in Rome, Italy in the Colosseum. Had a chance to go to Barcelona and do a scooter tour with a bunch of friends around the city. That's me and my wife down in Mexico. Had a chance to go, you know, to Dubai and stand in front of the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa out there. Me and my wife walked on the sea floor down in the Virgin Islands. Had the fish swimming by. Went to Amsterdam a few times. That's me and her on a family cruise down to the Bahamas, like me dropping my wife off in my mouth. Here's a picture of me like I'm flinging her off the hill out there in the Mayan ruins out in Guatemala. You know, and this is us on a helicopter tour in Dubai. We've enjoyed the trips, but probably my most rewarding trip was when I had a chance to go do one of our volunteer trips out in Guatemala, where we gave back. We built bottle schools out there, and those bottles that you see right there, they're actually filled with trash from the communities. So they stuff the 20-ounce bottles with trash. We stick it in a chicken wire and slap concrete on both sides. And that's the installation for the schools. And so as a company, we've done over 125 schools now in the last 10 years. And this picture just caps off what it was like being out there. We were the first Americans they ever met. We were, you know, some of the first people outside of their community to come into their community and just give back in a big way. And, you know, I'm forever changed by that trip. I highly recommend if you've ever wanted to go do something like that, go do it. Got a chance to send my mom and dad on their $69 cruise. Took them overseas to London with me. That's in the London Eye. You got Big Ben in the background. I took them to Paris one of the times I went. Went down there, seen the Mona Lisa. We seen the Eiffel Tower together. And we've just been traveling as a family, you know, checking off that bucket list. I know people are looking at this right now and you're like, man, I got a list. I want to go out there and do that. Well, hey, get back with the person that invited you and just let them know which membership you want to take part in. Just get in wherever you fit in. We just want to welcome you to the family. And so when my friend shared this part with me, I was literally ready to fling my credit card at him. But he said, hey, Tony, there's a part two to this company. There's a business side. He said, hey, they'll actually pay us if we decide to go out there and go share this. And I said, hey, man, I would have shared this for free, but tell me about that part. And so I'm going to roll into part two. I looked at this company and I said, okay, why would I get involved with the business platform? You know, why travel? Well, I looked at it. I said, you know, travel's something that's been happening for years and it'll continue to live. It'll definitely outlive us. You know, it's not a fad. It's something that, you know, people do all of the time. I've never walked into the, you know, pulled up to the airport and it's just been completely empty. Like I've never got on the plane and it's just been me and the pilot. And he said, hey, Tony, sit wherever you want to today. It's just me and you. Like that never happens. People are traveling, you know, all over. And so I looked at it as something that's fun to go do, something I could do for the rest of my life. But then I looked at this. I said, why this company? Because we're number one in this space, guys. If you're going to get involved with the largest industry in this network marketing, you know, playing field, why not be on the best team? Just makes sense. This was a perfect plan B to what I was doing in the military because Although I was working 70 hours a week and I wanted more money, I just knew I couldn't go do another job. And so with this company, you're not tied to a fixed schedule. You can do this in your part-time, spare time, eventually turn this into full-time income. And so to become a representative with us is actually $50 to start and then $25 a month to run your business. Can you realistically think of any business out there that you can start for 50 bucks and pay $25 a month to run it? Like, we couldn't set up a lemonade stand in front of Walmart and actually do that. So if you decide to do the business on top of your membership, just add $50 to your startup and $25 to your monthly. And just keep in mind, when you refer 4 people, we waive your membership dues, but you'll continue to pay your $25 a month for the lifetime of your business. Let me show you how we get paid. Our magic number is 6 in what we do. The sales I'm showing you right now is based on all platinum sales because that's our most popular membership. And so each membership comes with a direct commission. Platinum comes with a $50 direct commission. And so after 6 sales, you made $300 in direct commissions. You also unlock some other bonuses totaling to $800 at this point. My friend, when he showed me this, I said, hey, you can stop right here. I'm going to go get 6 of my friends involved and just see if the company cuts me a check. Because if you're anything like I was always told to stay away from things like this. Things like this don't work. If it looks too good to be true, it normally is. And so for this, I just couldn't, push it to the side. I said, okay, let me go enroll 6 of my friends. Did that in my first 8 days. The next Friday, the company cut me a check. I went to my wife and I said, hey, baby, the money's real. If they pay us once, they'll pay us 1,000 more times. We just got to go put in the work. And so I went back, told my friends that got involved, and you know what they said? Hey, I want to make me some money too. And so let's just take this example. Let's just say each one of those people just went and got their best friend involved. That gives you a total of 12 customers in your organization. And all our company saw was 3 new sales on one team, 3 new sales on the other team. We pay you another $100 every single time that happens. At this level, you're a 3-star rep with our company, and now you've unlocked monthly residual income. Now, I was never familiar with that term before joining this company, but if you understood the power of residual income, you run through a brick wall to go get it. Residual income is the money that they pay you for work that you did in the past. I call it Michael Jackson money. See, he wrote Thriller back in 1982, but he's dead and gone now. But every time that comes on the radio, his family and his estate, they still get a check. He recorded it once, got paid on it for the rest of his life. How cool will it be for you to go out there and build his business up to a certain point, and then we'll continue to pay you on the 15th of every single month too? That's how this works. Let me show you what that looks like. Now, I'm basing this off our silver membership because that's our lowest membership. If you sell the higher ones, your residual income is going to be higher. But let me just show you the bare minimum. If you went out there in your first month and you got 6 friends involved for the silver membership, we're paying you $15. That's nothing to go quit your job over for sure. But let me show you how this compounds. I know some of y'all are like, what? That's it? Hold on, let me show you how this works. If your 6 friends went out there and got 6 friends the next month, that'll give you a total of 42 people in your organization. And now we pay you $56 a month every month, no matter if your business continues to grow or not. I want you to understand that a residual dollar is different than a regular dollar. See, you didn't have to go out there and put in new sales to get this the following month, but let's keep going. Month 3, your friends, they go out there and get another 6. That's $1,145. You hit the director level in our company, and we're paying you that every month. At that point, you can maybe go out there and pay your car notes, maybe book some dream trips with this. It'll help out with the mortgage, whatever you see fit. Let's take it a step further. At this level, that new group, if they went and got 6 more people, each one of them, that's almost $5,000 a month that you're earning through our company. Your RMD at this level, y'all, you can make some real life decisions. Maybe you decide to go out there and fire your boss at this point. Maybe you decide to sit your spouse down so they can maybe be at home with the kids. Maybe you decide, hey, I just want to travel full time. You do whatever you want to with this. But let's just take it a step further. The very next month, if that same group went out there and got another, each one of them got 6 people involved, you're sitting at $28,000 a month. You hit the top level in this company in 5 months, guys. And I know you might be looking at this and saying to yourself, those numbers are perfect, but I know people aren't. And I can agree with you. But let's just say you got this right 10% of the time. And in 5 months, instead of earning $28,000 a month, you're earning $2,800 a month. How cool would that be? Like, could you go to your boss right now and say, I want a $2,800 a month raise? It'll never happen. They'll tell you, get out of my office, get out of my face. It's not happening, clown, for sure. But with this company, I'll tell you this. Whatever you put into it, that's what you get out. There are no guarantees. It's kind of like a gym membership. If you get a gym membership, never step foot in the gym. You can't be mad at the person that went into the gym, 4 to 5 times a week and they have the results 6 months later. Same thing with this. What I loved about it is that everything was on my shoulders. And if you're telling me nobody can tell me how many people to share this with, what hours I can work this, the sky's the limit in what we're doing. Understand this is one of the next to the last slides. You want to position yourself. Timing and placement is key. Your friend has their very best position reserved for you. So you decide to get started. Cool, we lock you in. Welcome to the team. And so they have a friend they want to share this with named Bob later on down the road tonight. Bob sees it. He loves it. Well, Bob got in after you. And so because the way everything lines up, Bob is in your organization, and now you have the potential to benefit from everything that Bob does and the people he does and the people what they do as well. But let's just say you got to think about it. Well, we put you in the think about it corner. We're still gonna share it with Bob later on. He decides to join. You call back tomorrow night. You're like, man, I gave it a day or two. I'm ready to get started. We're still gonna get you involved. We still love you. But now you missed out on Bob and everybody Bob knew and everybody they knew and everybody they knew. When if you would have got started just 24 hours earlier, you would have been able to benefit from them financially. But there's no pressure on what we do. We want you to, come in whenever you're ready, but just don't miss those people. It just makes a lot of sense. If you're looking at this and saying, Tony, I don't know if I can do what you're doing, great, you don't have to. We do webinars on a daily basis to where you can plug your people into that, and you have top leaders in the company basically going over the same information for you. When you become a representative with our company, we do want you to represent us well. We want you to get everything you came for when it comes to this. And so we do events all over the globe. We do regional training events, every quarter, and then we do national events every quarter as well. So we just want you to plug you in as top leaders in the company, teaching you how to go get what they got. And so this is one of the quotes that I love, and I'll wrap this thing up. So Richard Branson, he said, hey, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity and you're not sure you can do it, say yes and then learn how to do it later. See, I didn't know all of the details when I first got started. Was this my first time ever doing something like this? Yes, me too, it was. So if you're saying that to yourself, I was in the exact same boat, but I just told myself, nobody else is bringing me anything that can come in and change my life. If nothing else, I'm going to go travel with this. If the business turns out half as good as they say it could be, we could do some amazing things with this. Over the last 7 years, I've been able to basically retire myself 11 years early at the age of 26. Been doing this thing full time now for the last 5 years. I'm a stay-at-home dad because of this. I'm able to watch my son just grow up right in front of me, and I love everything about that. I thank my friend for putting this in front of me. And so we realize you fall into one of three categories when it comes to what we're doing. You're either an A, a B, or a C. If you're a C, that means you just wasted 20 minutes of your life. You can't get back. You hated everything about it. If that's the case, I just still want to thank you for your time. But we realize it's not for everybody. If you're a B, that means you love everything about it, but you got some questions. Let's get your questions answered so we can move you on over to that A category, meaning you loved everything about it. You want to go travel with us, or you want to make some money with us, or both. Doesn't matter. We just want to say welcome to the team. And so get back with the person that invited you and let them know if you're a B, or a C. But I appreciate you for taking that time out and giving me a few minutes of your day, and definitely enjoy the rest of your week. Y'all take it easy.